I found a data set, if only space voted on Makeover Monday. It's about the Electoral College and how votes are broken down by each major demographic and state. It analysed the exit poll data from the 2020 presidential election. There are 28 different demographics. As you can see on here, they range from age into education and earnings, all the way down to where the marriage status and how they intend to vote, moderate, their race, white. There's also something about gender and religion. I downloaded the Excel spreadsheet into Tableau, and also at the same time added some fields to it in order to make it easier to manage some of the information in Tableau. So in addition to what's already on there, I added a demographic category. I added, for any missing data, unknown electoral votes. So if a state didn't have any data on, say, the age of 65, then I would add a line in for that and add the electoral votes for that so that I could analyze that in Tableau. The demographics are various combinations of income level, age, groups, education, location, race. And on the website, it was presented in a visualized map that showed each state voting according to the demographics. In Tableau, I created 5 major workbooks. Basically, the USA demographic mainland, US demographic Hawaii, US demographic Alaska, Biden versus Trump votes, and electoral votes by demographic. I then combined these into a dashboard. So in the dashboard at the top, there is a graph that shows the breakdown of votes based on that demographic. Below that is a map with each state. Blue indicates states that Biden won, or states that he got the most votes in by the demographic. Red indicates states that Trump got the most votes in, and then gray indicates states where there was no data. At the bottom of the map is Alaska is in a separate map, and so is Hawaii. At the top is a filter that allows you to run through and see different demographics. And here it shows you which are the colors for the winner in each state. So at the moment it's set on women, but if you come all the way back to the beginning, we have the age ranges, and then we can work our way through. And as you see, as you work through the map, each category changes. So if you see on this one, it's salary from 25 to 49,999. You can see that the split is greater for Biden than it is for Trump. 321 to Biden and 191 to Trump. And we have 26 that are unknown because the data was missing. Running through again, you see that the map changes as the demographics changes. All voters is actually the actual final results of the election, which was Biden 311 votes and Trump 227 votes. Running through, you can see if Catholics only, college graduate voted. If they did not vote in the 2016 election, so it shows that the people who didn't vote in 2016 heavily supported Biden in 2020. If only early voting was counted, you'll see it heavily favors Biden. But on the actual votes cast on the election day, it virtually entirely favors Trump, with no votes at all, or no states at all being won by Biden. And then we come on to education. Married men only, as you can see, is very strongly in favor of Trump. Moderates voting is very heavily in favor of Biden. Postgraduate education, again, in favor of Biden. If only Protestants voted, heavily in favor of Trump. Rural, obviously, heavily in favor of Trump and Republicans. Single people voting favored Biden by large margins. Small towns voting favored Trump. Some college education favored Trump. If only suburban people voted, again, that favored Biden. Under 25,000 voting favored Biden. If only urban areas voted, it hugely favored Biden. If only white people voted, it would favor Trump by a fairly sizable margin. And if white women only voted, it favors Biden. So basically, it runs through all the demographics in the dashboard. There was a few things that were issues, I think, in trying to develop this. One was that some of the data was missing, and so having to add in data to accommodate all the unknowns to be able to get those to display on the screen. And that's pretty much it. It wasn't too difficult to do, and I hope if you have a chance to play with it, you'll get to see some of the different ways that the vote was split up in the election. Thank you.